Blue-collar family typically refers to a family whose members have jobs or occupations related to manual or operational work.
Now, in our case, we call in the United States the so-called American dream, that you can come in as an immigrant or from a blue-collar family and you work hard, you can get to the top.
Such as those found in the construction, manufacturing, and transportation sectors. These jobs are often characterized by the use of practical and physical skills and may not require advanced formal education. Rubenstein highlights the competitive advantages, as well as the willpower and dedication of the blue-collar class.
Opportunity is gone or reduced, and that very often people in the underclass don't think they can do what I did.
However, he underscores the difficulty of this class's upward mobility in today's changing landscape of the country. David Rubenstein's early life was marked by modest beginnings. He grew up in a blue-collar family in Baltimore. But today, Rubenstein is an American billionaire lawyer, businessman, investor, philanthropist, and sports team owner. Rubenstein is among the initial 40 individuals who have pledged to donate more than half of their wealth to philanthropic causes.
I think it's going to take decades, if not generations, before you can fix it, at least in my country, because of better education and so forth. But social mobility deals with the ability of people at the bottom to rise to the top. Now, in our case, we call in the United States the so-called American dream, that you can come in as an immigrant or from a blue-collar family and you work hard, you can get to the top. There's a sense now, particularly among minorities in the United States, that opportunity is gone or reduced, and that very often people in the underclass don't think they can do what I did. They don't think they can rise up. I think that's unfortunate. I do think generally, if you work hard and you're smart, you will probably do better in life than if you're lazy and dumb. But that's not always the case. Generally, people, though, who have changed the world come from blue-collar backgrounds or lower middle backgrounds. It's rare that somebody was born into the Forbes 400 and invented Amazon or invented great companies. So generally, if you look at the great entrepreneurs and you look at the people in the Forbes 400, at least in the United States, these are people who came from blue-collar backgrounds, sometimes dysfunctional families, and also from lower middle class families. If you're in the wealthy, if you're born into great wealth, it's actually a big disadvantage if you're going to try to be an entrepreneur, because you usually are not going to be hungry enough, you're not going to be dedicated enough. If you're going to be an entrepreneur like Jeff Bezos or Steve Jobs or with Mark Zuckerberg, coming from a not wealthy family gives you much more drive, and so that's why I said in the beginning, I feel advantaged to have no money when I grew up. At the time I didn't know that. My children have a big disadvantage because it's hard for them to be as driven as I am, because they just know that I've got enough money and they probably are not going to be on the street anytime soon.